Hey guys, it's Mike here and welcome to episode 11 of my Crystal Palace career mode here on FIFA 21. Our first game, as you can see, is against West Brom. We're away from home. They currently sit 18th in the table. They've only won 2 games this season and the rest of their points have been from draws. But if you did see the previous episode, you would probably know I'm not really happy with the team right now. We played Wolves in the quarterfinals and we were 3-0 down. We brought it back to 3-2 and still went out of the Carabao Cup. Then we hosted Leicester in the league. And the last time we had played Leicester before this, we beat them 5-1 in the Cup. But they gave us back some karma, I guess. They beat us 6-3. We went 6-1 down and managed to bring it back to 6-3, but it just wasn't good enough whatsoever performance-wise. So today we're just going to work on that. We're going to try and get as many points as we can, as we're in quite a congested part of the season. It's Christmas time, so there's always going to be loads of fixtures. But if you are new to the series and go on to enjoy the video, be sure to hit that like button and also the subscribe down below. 87% of you that have watched these videos are not subscribed, so be sure to hit that red button. It's nice and easy to spot down there. All support is muchly appreciated. So my plan for this game against West Brom was to just rotate the squad and kind of play the players that weren't in that previous episode so that we could just see how the squad works without it. But then a part of me saying, let's try the best team we can and just smash West Brom. But we'll see. We'll go into the game right now. I'm not sure their stadium name. The home lineup then, they've got Johnson in goals, Higazi, Bartley, Ivanovic and Townsend at the back, Khedira and Livermore in the CDM. Then Ganga, Pereira and Phillips in the attacking mid roles, and then Zohore up top. For ourselves then, we've got Hennessy in goals, Frimpong, Sacco, Cahill and Van Aanholt are the back four. Kouyaté sits in CDM, Townsend and Meyer out wide, Eze in the cam, and Batshuayi and Zaha start up top. I've changed it around quite a bit. Guaita's been swapped out for Hennessy just for this game to see how it is, because in that Leicester game he played awful. But West Brom have kicked us off and hopefully we can destroy them. Nice football here. Zaha plays it through to Eze. He's away on goal. Eberechi Eze, can he actually score an early chance here? Eze hits it. It is. It's a goal. We've actually scored an early chance. That's what I meant. Kind of muddled up my words there, but Eberechi Eze puts us 1-0 up 12 minutes in. And we've done what we couldn't do against Wolves and Leicester. We've taken the lead. West Brom just very open in defence. The back four just doesn't seem to be working well together. A bit like us in the previous few matches. Eze slotted that in the left boot past Sam Johnson. Possibly pushed forward quite quickly, but none of the players are really eager to get that away. Cahill slides in. Dianga has played it in. Then Ganga again skips away from one. Hennessy's out and they've scored. It's just the slow build-up play. Just we couldn't get up the pitch. West Brom have equalised and it looked like it was going to be all us, but we've conceded once again. I would say our defending has been a bit better this game until that moment in time, which you can probably see Van Aanholt just skipped away from one side, left the other side kind of free. I'm not really annoyed, it's just disappointing, but I think we've been the better team so far, so we can't really fault that. That's a ball over the top now to Phillips. Frimpong's just out of position here, which can let West Brom have a chance. It's a good save by Hennessy. Bilic doesn't look happy. Pereira into the box. Zohore over the bar, and that should be half-time. It is indeed. Into the box by Zaha. Onto the head of nobody. It's cleared away. Townsend just picks it up. Can he possibly get a shot away? Yes, he can. It's blocked by Jake Livermore's head. Play nice football. It's into Batshuayi again. Michy Batshuayi away on goal. Can he hit it in? Yes, he can. A nice solid finish into the bottom left corner, and we're 2-1 up here at the Hawthorns. We're back to where it should be, and that's us in the lead. And clear that away. Eze's picked it up in the middle. You can possibly feed a ball through to Zaha. He has done so. We just need to beat one more defender with Wilfred Zaha, but he's going to cut back. What is that from Wilfred? That's not a through ball, Zaha. Defenders went to Batshuayi. We can push again. Eze over the top. Wilfred Zaha should have the pace this time. Zaha against the defender. What's happened here? Into the box from Zaha. Onto the head of Batshuayi. That's it. That's 3-1 and his 17th goal of the season. It's taken its time to get us back on this kind of form, but that's the football I like. Not that Not that through ball that we saw from Zaha 5 minutes ago, but that ball there from Zaha. Beautiful one into the box. Batshuayi just beat the defender and past the keeper. It's 3-1 here. But we push forward again. Zaha plays it through. Can Batshuayi get a hat-trick actually this game against West Brom? Can he be back on form? Yes, he can. They have fallen apart. West Brom have fallen apart. It's 4-1 here. And a fantastic win this will be. Batshuayi gets a lovely fed through ball by Zaha. And it's his hat-trick. It's another goal to the tally. And surely he's going to get top goal scorer this season. And that's a poor ball. Actually, we've picked it up. That's not really a good ball. Matias Pereira on the edge of the box tries to hit it. It's ricocheted back into him. Just look at how unlucky we are in these situations. Just look at it. Matias Pereira picks up the ball, hits one. Gary Cahill blocks it, but it just falls straight back to him. This is what the issue was in the Leicester game, but it just kept happening. That's how we kept conceding. Look at this. He hits it. Good block there by Cahill, and it just falls to him right there on a plate. Hits it past Hennessy. West Brom play it into Matias Pereira. They can clear it in. Kuyate with a nice clearance, and Benrahma can clear that out wide, and that is full time. We've beaten West Brom 4-2. 2 goals for them that really should not have happened, but it's just some circumstances. But we still won the game. If these goals were the reason that we lost, I'd be pretty annoyed. Right now, I'm quite happy. If you look at the stats, we did have an edge on West Brom here. 10 shots to their 6, 9 on target to their 4. It was quite a good game. Batshuayi gets a 10 rating there. Brilliant stuff from him. Hennessy made 5 saves today. A good showing from this keeper, although he was unlucky with the 2 goals. There wasn't much he could have done with that. And Johnson made 3 saves. So I sent my scout Harrison Peters up to Scotland to try and find a goalkeeper, just so we could have one in the youth team. And he's found Rory Lindsay and Lewis Houston. 2 players that look really good, so I'm going to sign them both. I'm not going to take any chances at leaving them. The rest of the players can be scouted further, but I'm happy to sign these 2 right now. Right, so I just want to ask, is there any way that I can sign Michy Batshuayi without having to let him go back to Chelsea and then I'll have to sign him back? Is there any way I can just... There was something there, I swear, but it's just not there anymore. So back to contracts with my fake manager. We've signed Giovanni McGregor for an extra 2 years. So we've just signed Tavares for an extra 2 years as well. Sam Woods is going to be here for another 3 years. Ryan Innes is going to be here for another 2 years. 7 of our players that are quite old. I'd say the youngest one is Wickham. Connor Wickham here, 27. That's the youngest one out of these 7. Do you want me to sign these players again? Let me know down in the comments. I know we might lose out a bit of value with some of these players, but we'll probably get it back because we look to be finishing in a good position this season if we keep up our form. Our 20th game of the season is going to be away from home once again at the Amex Stadium as we play Brighton. The last time we played Brighton, we did lose 3-1 at home, and we're going to change that today. They're sitting 13th, we're in 5th right now. Batshuayi is on form considering that last game. We won't count the 5 games before that. We'll just count last game he's on form. But yeah, let's head to the Amex Stadium and hopefully we can get another 3 points. So the hosts look like this. They've got Matt Ryan in goals, Wagnerman, White, Baluta, Veltman and Bernardo at the back, Lallana and Basuma in the CDM roles, McAllister in the cam, and Andone and Mopé up top. Now, as you can see, they've played a 5 at the back, and we don't really play well against these kind of teams. We've got Hennessy in goals for ourselves. Ferguson, Dan, Riedwald and Mitchell are the back 4. Milojevic sits in CDM. Townsend and Schlupp are the wide midfielders. Brandon Pierik starts at cam, and Ayew and Zaha are up top. As you can see, the defence has totally been revamped there for this game. Sacco is shattered, so is Kuyate. We need them for the Liverpool game. And he's still got it into the box from McAllister onto the volley of Lallana. That's gone absolutely nowhere, but it's cleared away by Brandon Pierik, our star man at cam. We can push forward with Townsend. He's getting bullied off the ball though. He turns. Can find Jordan Ayew. Now it's into Pierik. He can feed it through into Wilfred Zaha. He's away on goal. Zaha can slot it past Matt Ryan and into the back of the net. Now notice how I waited to see where the ball ended up. If it ended up in row Z or the back of the net. It's in the back of the net. We're 1-0 up here at the Amex. and we just can't celebrate just yet. I did this against West Brom and then they equalised, so hopefully, well, I'm surprised actually we scored against a 5 at the back team. Zaha doing very well there to slot it past and find the space actually. 7th goal this season. We're looking good, we're looking good. We just need to keep up because the defence obviously are going to get shaky throughout the match. Brighton not being able to execute the 5 at the back very well. It's into Milivojevic now, hits it. Good save by Matt Ryan. But they've not been able to execute this 5 at the back as well as Wolves and Newcastle did against us. So hopefully there is a chance. Need to find that extra space. It's into Jordan Ayew, skips away from one, hits it, does Jordan Ayew, it's hit the crossbar. We're getting ever so close there. And our other striker gets close to a second. Maupay for Brighton. Milivojevic just stamps all over him and we've won the ball back. Nice football. Jordan Ayew can feed it through. It's into Wilfred Zaha again. Can he use his pace against White? I think he has done so. Can he sort it past Ryan? No, he can't. A 1-on-1 there. This time he can't put it past the keeper. But we're showing good chances. Bernardo now gets tackled by Ferguson. We're playing alright. I'm not going to compliment us too quickly. But we're playing nice football. It's into Zaha again. Can he score this time? Yes, he can. 2-0. Okay, I can compliment us now. We're playing brilliant football. Even from the youth players at the back, this is what I love to see. McAllister on the ball. Gets blocked. It's into Bissouma. Plays it through. It's into a great save there by Hennessy. Don't know who the striker was, but we managed to keep it out the back of the net. And we can push forward once again. Zaha can feed it through into Jordan Ayew this time. Jordan Ayew cuts inside. Can feed it through into Brandon Pierrick. I don't know if he's got the pace. He doesn't have the pace. But it was good vision. Just the execution wasn't the best. Great football straight from kickoff. No, that's not great football, but maybe it is. We've picked it up again. And we can push forward again. Zaha can feed it through to Pierrick. Beautiful stuff straight from kickoff. Brandon Pierrick gets Matt Ryan. It's 3-0. It is 3-0. This football is just amazing. Electric football. Don't know if you can call it that. But Brandon Pierrick scores 3-0. And this lineup, which I didn't think would play this well, is doing brilliantly against what is probably a very strong Brighton side. It's over the top now to Andros Townsend. We're pushing forward once again. Townsend across the box. Who's there? Zaha. Great save by Matt Ryan. We just can't pick up the loose ball. But Brighton are struggling. Don't know what it is. Wagnerman has skipped away from Mitchell. Just on this far side, he might be able to do something special, or maybe not. Maybe not. It's into the box. Lallana plays it back. Lallana still on the ball. It's across the box and Maupay scores. It was only a matter of time before the defence decided to just have one of them off days. It happens every game. I'm used to it by now. Maupay scores. Graham Potter seems somehow happy, but I don't think they'll be back in the game anytime soon. So just looking at this, they found it. I don't know how it wasn't offside, but Scott Dan just didn't close up the gap, and then that left Maupay being open in the middle. Nice ball there from Benrahma into Ayew. Ayew now has Pierrick in the middle, and do you know what? He's going to play it into him. Brandon Pierrick, 4-1 here at the MX Stadium. I hope he's not offside. I don't think he is. It's 4-1 here at the MX Stadium, and I think that's sealed the deal, that one, if it wasn't sealed already. Jordan Ayew feeds it into Brandon Pierrick. Can we get another one? Pierrick plays it in. It's into Jordan Ayew. Now it's into Max Meyer. Takes it down, hits it. It's 5-1. Brighton have just fallen apart. They've gone all out attack these last few minutes, and we've just kept hitting them on the counter. Max Meyer this time slotted that one past Matt Ryan. Look at this ball from Jordan Ayew into Max Meyer. Took one touch and slotted it past the keeper. No danger there. That's his first goal in the Premier League this season. He should start getting more game time, and that is full time. We've beaten Brighton 5-1, and even with a weaker team, we can show that we can beat these other teams that aren't the top 6. But our next game is against Liverpool. I think it's going to be much more of a challenge. I don't think we'll win it. If we get a draw, I'll be happy. But the game ends Brighton 1, Crystal Palace 5. And if the stats don't show it enough about how much we hit them on the counter-attack, we had 10 shots to their 8, 9 on target to their 3, but the possession, we had 38% possession in that game. That just shows how much we hit them on the counter-attack. Wilfred Zaha gets a 10 rating. Hennessy made 3 saves, Matt Ryan made 4. And in the end, we walk away with the 3 points and further up the table, I hope. And as you can see, 2 days later, we're playing league leaders Liverpool before we head into the transfer window. And then we've got Middlesbrough in the cup 2 days later. We just don't have any luck with the congestion right now. So I think we're going to be a bit cheeky and add these players to the transfer list with 7 months left on their contract. We're just going to see if anyone wants to get them. And then, you know, that'll bring us more money. So we've got James McCarthy going to Leicester as well in the January transfer window. I'm just thinking of players that I could put on the transfer list right now to try and get more money to fund more players. So these are the players that I've just put onto the transfer list right now. So we've got Cahill, Hennessy, Kelly, Benteke, Wickham, Dan, Tompkins, Ward, and obviously James McCarthy's going to Leicester for 7.5 million. Because I've been looking at the goalkeepers that you have suggested and all the players, and once the money from Leicester comes in, I think we'll only have like 10 million in the value, so we won't be able to buy many players. I think what we'll have to do is, if we can sell more players, we'll have to go for batch Y, because I think once the transfer window opens, we can then approach to buy them. If not, then I don't know. 2 points ahead of Manchester United, and Chelsea and Everton have fallen down just a little bit, but they're still in reaching distance. Arsenal sitting in 12th, they haven't had a very good season themselves. So we're going to go over the players on the shortlist once again. Bear in mind we might not be able to afford any of them through the January transfer window, but I just want thoughts go heading into the summer window as well, what you think I should do. But anyway guys, that is going to be it for episode 11. I hope you have enjoyed watching it. Be sure to hit that like button and also subscribe down below. Hit the bell for notifications whenever these videos go live. As I've said a million times before this episode, let me know in the comments for the players that you want me to sign in the summer transfer window if we can't get them in January. Thank you ever so much for watching. Have a wonderful day, and I'll see you guys next time.